Hello everyone, I'm Megan Sullivan. I'm here with Toby Stoltz from Warhorse Studios, and we are playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. And today we're going to take a look at skill trees, haggling, bribing, and speech skills. I'm very excited about this, Toby.
Yes, hi. So, we are searching for a guy called Riki. Why? Because he stinks. No, well, he's called Riki. He's called Riki because he stinks, but we are searching him because he's one of the bad guys who is supposed to be responsible for an attack on a stable here nearby, which got totally destroyed. People got murdered, horses get slaughtered. So, yeah, we are searching for him, and we need. The only thing we know that he's probably hiding here somewhere in Talmberg, which is like a big new village with a castle we introduced in the beta. And we don't know nothing precisely, we just know that he's probably hiding here somewhere, and we have to talk to the people.
Oh yeah?
And
in what way?
With talking, we are leveling the speech skill. While talking, you are leveling, right? And what we do here is that the speech will determine how good you can then later persuade people, how you can fake people that you are someone that you maybe aren't, and stuff like this. And we just leveled it, so hooray, and we will use that.
So I noticed that there's a bunch of different dialogue you can choose from, and how does that affect your speech skill?
Well, we don't want you to just like skip through the dialogues and just chit-chat with someone and then you will level your speech. What we want is that the deeper you go, you dive into the dialogue, the more branches you unlock, the more effort it took you to get an information like bribing or persuading or something like this, the more rewarding it will be. Like imagine experiences. So the deeper you dig, the better your experience or speech skill will get, and that affects how you will work. So we just heard that Adela is a bathhouse wench, and she should know Riki. And what we want in this game is we don't want you to skip through the dialogues. We want to hide information inside dialogues which you just can get if you follow the dialogues at least a bit. So that means that if you get several options to answer, we will never tell you what's right or what's wrong. We will give you just the options, and if you choose wrong, then you will have to face the consequences. So if you, for example, we'll see here, we are searching for Hinek, right? And Hinek is, well, Hinek is the name of Riki. We already got that information. And Adela obviously likes him a bit. Yeah? So that's something we are learning by listening to her. She tells us that she doesn't know anything, but now we have two chances to persuade her, even though it checks the same skill. So it's like our speech skill against her speech skill. Both use the persuasion, but one is easier than the other. And we don't tell you which is easier, but you can get that from listening to the dialogues before. So right now in the beta it will be just success or fail. But later in the game, we want that once you fail a dialogue, for example, you will, for example, get kicked out of the dialogue, you will suffer a reputation decrease with this particular person, you will maybe have to fight with this person because you intimidate someone who you shouldn't intimidate, and these kind of stuff. So
look here.
This is something we want to have in the game, so this makes the listening, the talking, the reputation, the becoming Henry even more important in this game. So it's like the role-playing game where you have to become your character to solve the quest to save Bohemia from the attack. Well, not save, but to have your impact on the game and to pretty much help to protect Bohemia.
Now I have a question. If I stick my foot in my mouth, is there a way to repair my reputation at all?
Yes. It will not be that easy though. So you have a reputation system that is, if you have a reputation to one particular person, if you make him mad, it will affect the reputation in the entire village. So imagine it like rumors will spread, and the village reputation will affect the world reputation. So if you make the entire choose the wrong dialogue. If you do bad stuff, the world will know, and then the villages will know, and then the people will know. So it's like in both ways. And if you make someone mad, like for example Adela, then you will have to be nice to the other people in order to make her happy again. So if you because she might refuse to talk to you if you make her really, really mad. So she will totally say, no, go away. That is a very possible way. You can totally kill quest branches if you like make someone mad. But we want to give you a chance to make this good again, which means that you can maybe have some like jobs you can do in the village, which will be always there. So like, I don't know, let's say hunting some animals or something, which you will be allowed by the lords or something like this. Or like money always works. So if you can bribe someone, do it. And this is
good life lesson.
Yes, money rules. It's sad, but it works.
But who could he sell it to?
For sure.
And yeah, so there will be always like a backdoor that allows you to help. To save the situation, but of course sometimes, not always, there will be this backdoor. So sometimes you can totally kill a quest branch by making someone mad, and you will have to find a new way. What we learned right now from Adela is that Riki is, people know him, or Hinek, that's his name.
They smell him.
They smell him, they know him, but they don't know where he is, because he's obviously hiding in somewhere, in some hideout, but no one knows where this hideout is. And we talked to Adela already. She told us that he's a poacher, and he's probably selling his loot here to the innkeeper. She exactly knows where the innkeeper is, so we got a quest marker. She also told us that his father lives here in this left house, and we should maybe talk to his father. So again, she knows exactly where it is. Common knowledge, we got the quest marker there.
Now I hear that you don't always get a quest marker though, that you have to really pay attention.
Exactly, that's what I wanted to say. She knows all these kind of, you see 3 quest markers, they are kind of connected in this one quest, but these are pretty much 3 different branches, 3 different ways you can go, depending on the playstyle you like. If you like the talking, you like the fighting, sneaking, or whatever. But if someone doesn't know where this particular place is, like in the very, very first quest, even though it was easy, they told us to look in Tannenberg, but you did not get a quest marker somewhere, or you will never see an error, talk to this person, pickpocket this person, loot this person, or this chest or something. You will always have to look yourself, try to understand the world, try to understand the dialogues, understand the situation, and act according to the information you got.
I want to ask about the couriers.
Then ask someone else.
So we will ask now the innkeeper, and
I heard a different story.
You see, I heard a different story. We know this only because we talked to Adela first. That means she told us that he's probably hiding the stuff to the innkeeper, and we can just go further in the dialogue because we got that information before. So if we wouldn't know that, we couldn't use that.
So I noticed that there's little symbols on the right. So I have no time for evasions. It's got like these swords. I guess that's more of an aggressive answer. And then a little money might help. Obviously, gold coins for bribe.
Exactly.
And what is I can't see the one in the middle. Buying.
That's a little Pac-Man face. No,
I approve.
It's a nose and a mouth. I had the same problem when I saw it the first time. But if you get used to it, you will see an open mouth and a nose.
Oh, I see it. I see it now.
So the first thing is intimidate someone. So, as I said in the beginning, in the beta it's just fail or succeed. So we can just test everything. Once it works, one of them will work. Oh, we got pushed into the camera. And
man, pushy people.
Yes, they're very, very rude back then. But the thing is, I wanted to say is that later in the game, I already mentioned that if you try to intimidate someone who is obviously stronger than us, then we will have to face the consequence. Well, if you can't just go on the street and say to someone, "Hell, tell me this or that, or I will beat you," because he might answer you, "Well, okay, then let's fight." So that's the same situation that might happen in this game. So right now, we leveled the speech skill. The speech skill is something that you need for persuasion. That's the middle thing. Buying from poachers is a crime. So we would use our speech against his speech. We will always check your speech as, let's say, level 10. His speech is level 6. You will succeed. Here in the intimidation, for example, you need speech, but you also need strength, and that's very special. We also check your armor or stuff you're wearing on you. So if you have a full plate armor, if you have a bloody weapon, if you look badass, you might succeed in intimidation if you intimidate someone who is obviously a weakling compared to you. And the other way around. So if you look like a regular farmer boy and you try to intimidate a full-plate soldier guy, then he will say, okay, boy, let's fight. And then you have to fight him. Then you might either, for example, well, if you win, you will lose reputation, for example. So you will have to find another way again. You need to make him happy again and all this kind of stuff. But as I said, money always works.
So
let's give him money. But that's expensive, of course. Money is not like everywhere there, so it's like hard to get that. And you should also consider where you would spend your money. But I forgot to mention, there was a fourth option which had no icon. And this was, again, this backdoor thing I said in the beginning. So he didn't want to tell us where... he didn't want to tell us what he knows, but he offered us to tell us if we do some quests for him, some hunting something, bringing something. So this is like the backdoor thing. If you're not strong enough, if your speech skill is not high, if your money is not high, then you have to work for him, which takes a long time, and you have to do quests for him, and then you get the information you need. But this does not work always.
What's that gauge on the right hand side?
What we see here is the bribing system. He told us that, we told him that, please give me the information. Your pub looks really bad. You could use some money. And he told us, well, okay. How much money do you think I could need here? And now we can offer him something. What we see here, there's a better example in the shop. I will just give him 15 because I know that it will work. But I will show you a more interesting thing in a shop. Wait, we need to get this. I will skip through it because we need the valuable information he will tell us there. But I will later tell you what's inside. Because again, we should listen because otherwise we can't use the information later. But let's talk to this lady, and she is the shopkeeper. So the shop works like a regular shop, of course. You choose your items. You can, let's say, like all the food. I like chicken. Let's buy some roasted.
I can never have enough chicken.
Never have enough chicken. So now we could either buy immediately, go perfect. Yeah, you pay. You see on the top, pay 2.5, go perfect. But what we can do is we can enter the haggling option. Please don't mind that there's a very small bug. It should start at 2.5, of course. It starts at 1.9. Don't mind that. But the mechanic is the same. We have now a, let's say, round-based offering system where she offers something, you offer something, and then you need to find the perfect balance. I can offer something here. You see that? If I'm moving up and down, but underneath it, you see this happy face right now. So she's obviously happy right now. And we need to haggle now and take care of her patience. So I will do a very aggressive offer. I will give you just one. And she will go down. But you see also that the happy face is moving.
Yeah, she's no longer too happy with you.
He's not so happy anymore. And we are already at 50%. And we need to take care that we don't run out of her patience. Because she could just say, well, then try your luck somewhere else. This will, again, affect your reputation. She will maybe not want to sell you something, or if she wants to sell you something, she might sell it to huge prices. So again, every successful deal will boost your reputation. Every not successful deal, every dropping out will decrease your reputation. And everything will have an effect, for example, on the costs of the items. Let's go again, 1.3. Whoop, 1.5. Now she's around like 75%. And that's the point where she starts to where she randomly can kick you out. So it's not like you need 100% and then you fail. It's like from this point off, she might kick you out at any time. So let's give her what she needs, what she wants, and perfect. And every positive deal will give us a boost. Even though we haggled, she's still happy that she can sell her stuff, and we are happy that we have roasted chicken.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you so much for explaining the speech skills, the haggling, the bribing. That's really cool. I didn't know that if you test someone's patience, you can't just sit there and haggle all day. You gotta up your reputation. You gotta be aware of their patience. That's super cool. So thank you so much for coming in, and for all things Kingdom Come Deliverance, keep it locked here to IGN.